Introduction. Why is Toyotomi Hideyoshi a samurai but without a sword? How do you get rid of your fears? What lessons do you need to learn from a great ruler's history to lead your team to victory? Insight 1. Become the master of your own life. Toyotomi Hideyoshi was born to a poor peasant family. Since childhood, he wasn't handsome enough and wasn't endowed with the power that was appreciated in his time. As a child, he suffered a terrible shock, the death of his father. Because of a difficult relationship with his stepfather, who often beat Toyotomi, he had to leave his home. The only dignity he possessed was poverty. It helped him to understand the meaning of the struggle for existence that a man from the grassroots had to fight for. Toyotomi has learned to serve other people and give himself to hard work. All this helped him to become a great leader. After all, he understood his subordinates more than anyone else. He managed to make his way from a poor boy to the supreme ruler of Japan. He was the only one who could unite a country that has been torn apart by feuds for centuries. I do not believe in the existence of the impossible. In my life, I have had to do many seemingly impossible things. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Insight 2. Be leaders, not bosses. When he was 21 years old, the formidable ruler of the east coast of Yoshimoto broke into Prince Nobunaga's possession. Moreover, the typhoons destroyed part of the wall around the castle where the residence was located. 500 people were dedicated to rebuilding the wall, but the process was slow, and Yoshimoto's troops were getting closer. To somehow speed up the process, the workers were punished, blamed, and insulted, so the work went even slower. At that time, Toyotomi Hideyoshi didn't even have an infantry rank. He had no right to solve strategic issues. But he made a bold offer to his prince to rebuild the wall. Surprisingly, the prince gave him 3 days and put all the workers under his command. So Toyotomi put his life at stake. Instead of forcing the workers by force, he chose to enter their position. He understood their needs and problems. He spent the first day explaining the work plan and making people understand the importance of the situation, and then, after a feast, he gave the workers a proper rest. Surprisingly, 3 days later, all work was completed. Toyotomi achieved everything through persistence, willpower, self-irony, cunning, and diplomacy. He wasn't trying to be a boss, he did his best to be a leader for the workers. Insight 3. Reconcile your pride and encourage honesty in others. What is the basis for successful leadership? During the siege of Odawara Castle, Toyotomi Hideyoshi made a big feast before storming. By doing so, he wanted to show his opponent unimaginable confidence in himself. But the young warrior Motoyuki reacted negatively to it. He said that Toyotomi Hideyoshi wasn't preparing the army for battle, but was wasting his time on useless dancing. At first, the leader reacted violently and angrily, but later, he subdued his pride and concluded that Motoyuki was brave and honest opinion should be encouraged, not punished. Show your gratitude. A successful leader should not create servants around him. Gratefulness helps you grow as a person. By helping others, you help yourself. Encourage your employees to express their opinions. Suppression of initiative and dictatorial management style only weaken the team and hide your weaknesses from you. Sometimes this can be critical for your entire company. Insight 4. Be optimistic and confident. It's not enough to be a leader in a quiet time. You can really show yourself on rainy or crisis days. In this period, more than ever, develop leadership skills. If you risk everything, you'll get everything. Be decisive and brave. Always act first, then finish first, and you will celebrate the victory. If you want to attract allies to you, always justify your goal and motivate your actions. Act like you have nothing to lose. It's the right way to conquer any fear you have. Before I go, I want to tell you one last secret. It is that there are no secrets. Dedicate yourself to your leader. Don't let your hard work get you down. Don't be stingy with gratitude. Act decisively. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Bottom line. The basic idea of the book. Pessimism, aggression, and dictatorship are strategies for losing. Be grateful, loyal, diligent, and determined. These qualities are the basis of a true leader. Work harder than others. Don't be afraid that you'll do something wrong. Any experience will have a positive impact on your future. And hard mental work will help you outperform those who were originally gifted. Destroy any fear that you may have. A leader must be fearless. Perceive any crisis as an opportunity to become better.